Hey y'all, my name is Adam Sandoval, and if you don't know me, I am a world record motorcyclist, a YouTuber, a campground owner, a traveler, and a proud American who supports his veterans. If you do not yet follow my adventure and my crazy life that is drifting across America, please go smash that subscribe button over on YouTube. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why I walked away from $100,000 in 2022. When you get a mass following on social media, partnerships with different brands are just natural. They're part of the territory because there's a lot of people across the internet that are looking to you for advice. And it is your responsibility to identify the good products and services and companies that are worth recommending, that people can trust to use or experience. And it's really up to you as the social media voice to choose good companies that have quality products and services and frankly morals that align with your own, because in the end, it's your audience, it's your people, it's your community that's going to be trusting you to give them sound and solid advice. Now, I feel I've always done this with, pride and dignity. I feel like I've always made good choices. I've looked at companies, I've looked at their products and make sure I truly like them before I ever put my name on them. And I have aligned and partnered with some amazing global brands that are known around the world, brands like Best Western, brands like Chevron, Techron, Harley Davidson, Indian motorcycles, BMW motorcycles, and also a lot of national brands right here in America. And I did so with confidence. I truly believe that these companies put out products that I stood behind, that their companies would stand behind their products and services, and that it was a sound recommendation to all of you. And along with all these partnerships comes money, comes support, becomes networking, and it's real easy to get caught in the rat race, to lose focus of what's really important in life. Even after you have found what's important in life, you can often lose track of that and start going down this path of just trying to succeed and become more and more successful, bigger and bigger. And becoming the biggest or the most financially successful is not what true success is. It is not what matters most in life. And that is why I have taken a step back to relook at my life, my YouTube channel, my social media platforms, and what I truly want to spend my time doing. Truly taking a look at what really matters in my home, in my life. In doing so, here's what I've learned that is truly more important than money, fame, or success in any of those fashions. Number one on that list is family. I've got a beautiful woman by my side. Her name's Ashley, and she has supported me from before I had any of this. You see, I've got multiple motorcycles behind me right now, and I got more over there and more over there. And before I had any of that, I lived off my bike homeless, off of one motorcycle, wore the same pair of jeans every day, slept on the street, and this woman supported me. The day came where I came off the road full time and I bought the River Campground, and she sold her home in Paris, Texas to live in a storage building with me on my campground, working every day in a very difficult job, standing behind me as I chase my dreams and showing me the kind of support a person can only dream of having. And not to mention doing it all while she has her own son she's raising, and well, frankly, we're raising together at this point. And when I step back and look at this, I realize that that family, that network is far more important than any success financially or digitally I could possibly have. In fact, it was so important to me. Last year, I took a large portion of my year off of work to build her and I a proper home. And I'm super excited I did it, and I'm so happy to have it, and I've shared it all with you across my videos. It truly marked the first step and huge commitment that I could give back to her for our life. And I just know moving forward in life, I really want to focus more on home and family than I have the last 6 years. Another thing is travel and motorcycles need to remain a passion of mine, not a job, not a list of boxes that I have to check off every day, but something I truly enjoy and share with all of you. I started this whole thing with a passion of motorcycles and travel in a campaign called Scootin' America, where I rode to every Harley Davidson dealership in the country and raised money for veterans. All these t-shirts you see behind me, they're all the way around this shop, and every one of them is a dealership I rode my motorcycle to raise money for veterans. It was organic, it was real, I had a mission, I had a passion. I want to get back to the things I love about motorcycling, the traveling, and the sharing the adventures with y'all. So I've started a new campaign called Motorcycle Destinations, and it's a website built by community that documents and lists all the best motorcycle spots across America. So I want to do something passionate again, like Scootin' America, that I feel makes a difference in the community, and that's what Motorcycle Destinations is for me. I want to put more time into this, to visit these unique places, and I want to share them with you on my YouTube channels. Another thing I really enjoy in motorcycles is making signature parts and gear, like developing and creating things that fellow riders can share and hold on to and cherish, like my signature Adam Sandoval glasses or my American Drifter, my whole line, frankly, of vintage t-shirts and clothing that I've been putting out. And, you know, little unique pieces on motorcycles that's just gonna help make the trips that much better and that much more comfortable. And the last, but certainly not least thing, very important to me, is the River Campground. This place has also become part of my family. The people that work here, like Cheryl and Daryl and Chucky and Matt, these people mean something to me. They are my family. I trust them like family. And they trusted me to give a good message and to be a good person too. It's reciprocal, and it's something I want to put more energy into, because not only is it more family, but it's also all the veterans we support here. We are open 7 days a week, free for veterans to camp. Last year, we did over $96,000 in free veteran camping at this campground. And that's not to mention all the veterans who come and refuse to camp for free and say, you know what, I want to support the program and actually pay for their spot. The amount of veterans that come here and connect every year, I couldn't even begin to count or put a value on what those experiences mean to me and them. So I really want to expand on that. I want to spend some of my time developing not only the River Campground into a better place, but opening up other locations on opposite ends of the country where veterans can come and have the same experience without having to come to this one location. So although I have experienced phenomenal success and phenomenal support across the motorcycle and travel world, it is time for me to regain control of my life, to regain control of my time, to recenter and refocus, really making the goals things that I'm passionate about, not things I just want to succeed at. So I've made the first step in doing this. I've really broken down and created 2 separate channels. One revolves all around motorcycles, the travels, the destinations, and the experience that I can share with all of you. It's something that I love so much about my Scootin' America campaign, and something I want to carry forward into the future. It's a passion. So from now on, all those destination videos are gonna be held on my Motorcycle Destinations YouTube channel. And you can also find it on Facebook and Instagram. And my existing channel, my Adam Sandoval channel, will still have a lot of motorcycle content, behind the scenes stuff, leading up to destinations, coming out of destinations, preparing motorcycles to take on destinations, all kinds of motorcycle content, but also my family, what I care about, and not just my family as in Ashley and Brady, but also my family as in the River Campground and what we do there. So Adam Sandoval YouTube channel, Facebook and Instagram, from here forward is just gonna be about that, Adam Sandoval. What's going on in my day-to-day life, what's happening, what I'm working on in conversations, probably much like the one we're having right now. And through that, you all will be able to watch me grow as a person, watch me chase my dreams, and hopefully get some inspiration and positivity that helps you out in your daily lives. The time it takes to deliver on all these expectations, on these partnerships that I've been so blessed to have, really takes away from my time doing and growing the things that I'm most passionate about. It takes away from my time, from my family, from my campground and my veteran work, and by developing and making cool and useful motorcycle products. Fulfilling those obligations is truly taking away time from the things that I am most passionate about. So I did it. I did it. I walked away from over $100,000 in partnerships in 2022. I still can't believe I did it. It still takes me back, and frankly, it does hurt. I've already noticed an impact on my life and on a lot of things, but I still have kept a few select partnerships and relationships that really align with my goals of growth. Companies like the Law Tigers. I believe in their company. I believe in their morals. I'm personal friends with the owner, and I believe that they take care of riders when they need them most. I've been in motorcycle accidents, and I've had them help me out in these motorcycle accidents, and without them, I would be nowhere near where I am today. I'd be stacked with hundreds of thousands of dollars in medical bills, and I would not have the confidence to move forward chasing my dreams. I think it's important we don't let accidents rob anybody of that dream. Therefore, I'm going to continue to work with my friends, the Law Tigers, and they support the motorcycle community across so many aspects, including helping me launch the Motorcycle Destinations campaign I just told you about a minute ago. Another one I've chosen to keep is Legend Suspensions. They are American-made through and through, and I just can't say enough. And certainly the older I get, and frankly, the more I care about my family, the more important a comfortable, safe, and stable ride becomes on my motorcycle. So keeping that alliance and keeping that partnership is important to me, because I think this traveling around the country to do these motorcycle destination campaigns is something that is important to me, but I want to be as comfortable as possible. And like I said, the older I get, the more important being comfortable really is. And another partnership that's important to me that I hung on to is my Kubota tractor partnership, because frankly, without that tractor, I couldn't have built this beautiful home for my family, and I couldn't develop these campgrounds and offer all these free veteran camping. And the fact that I want to expand into more locations means I'm gonna need equipment to take care of this land and make these beautiful places for our veterans and our friends to go. So Kubota Tractors just really aligns with helping me move forward in my dream of expanding beautiful places for people to vacation. And I will also do some project-based sponsorships. For example, I'm headed out to San Diego to ride from San Diego to Cabo with a company called Ride Adventure. They take people on dream motorcycle rides out of country with guided tours where they know you're safe and you know where you're going, and it's just a wonderful program. So I signed with them to do some trips with them and share with y'all some other cool destinations outside of the country, but that'll be on a per trip basis. It's not an annual sponsorship or something that's gonna consume my time all year long. And I'll be open to doing other events and other projects and promotions that are event specific and not just a blanket annual deal. I'm really trying to focus on freeing up some time. Time is gonna be a relevant thing, and I'll kind of wrap it up for you in the very end of this video if you stick with me. In the end, it is a very scary thing to walk away from such a stable and consistent and frankly large income. It scares me to death. I still lose sleep over it, but in the end, I think I'm making the right choice, and I think it'll prove true to be the right choice. I couldn't do it though if it wasn't for all of you. If it wasn't for all of you that follow me every day and support my growth as a man here in America, as a motorcyclist, as a traveler, as a designer. If it wasn't for you all supporting me in my passions, I would not have the courage to walk away from these obligations, to chase my dreams and to chase my passions. So I gotta thank you all so much, because it truly is you that allows me to be able to do this. It allows me the courage because I think for 2 years I talked about doing this, and at the end of the year, when it was time to renew contracts, I didn't have the courage. I found the courage. The reasons became big enough for me. The picture became clear enough for me. I'm coming back to my roots of just providing good content, natural content, real, organic content, just a window inside my life. And the network of you that I have behind me is exactly what's gonna make me capable of succeeding. So again, thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for listening to this video. I know $100,000 is a blue ton of money. Unfortunately, my expenses are very large. It's not like I get to take that and stick it in my pocket. Travel's not cheap, but walking away from it to me is worth it. Making this sacrifice for my family, for my passions, for my dream to be the man I want to be is worth it. And I know whatever struggles you're having out there, there may be some big, challenging sacrifices you may have to make. Don't be afraid to make them. There are people out there who love you. There are people out there who support you. Reach out to them, ask them for your help, lean on them. None of us grow alone. We all only grow by community. And I want to leave you with one quote from the legendary Buddha. He said, "The biggest mistake we can make in life is to think that we have time." See, time is free, but it's also priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You cannot keep it, but you can spend it. And once it's lost, it's gone forever. Today, standing here in front of you, I am a much poorer man than I was last year, financially, but I believe my life is about to become much, much richer. And I'll see you in the next video.